Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture on bearing materials and thin shell bearings. Bearings are critical components in machinery, especially in ship engines, and the materials used must meet very strict mechanical, chemical, and tribological requirements to ensure reliable operation. Let's start with the properties of bearing materials. First, we have fatigue and compressive strength. The ability of a bearing material to carry a load depends largely on its thickness. For example, a white metal bearing of 0.3 millimeters thickness can withstand about 141 bar pressure, while a thinner 0.08 millimeters lining can handle 211 bar. But here's the catch: thin linings have poor conformability, and too soft a material can flatten under heavy loads. On the other hand, overly hard material can take high loads, but tends to have high friction, brittleness, and poor fatigue resistance. Next is softness and modulus of elasticity. Ideally, a bearing alloy should be soft enough to allow conformability, meaning the material can flow locally to adjust for minor misalignments, but hard enough to resist plastic deformation under heavy continuous or chalk loading. Then we have embedding ability. This is important because soft bearing material allows abrasive particles to embed into the surface, preventing scoring and damage to the journal. Corrosion resistance is also essential. Bearings must withstand attacks from lubricating oil and other contaminants. Along with this, bearings must be compatible with the shaft or journal under boundary lubrication conditions, ensuring smooth operation. Two more crucial properties are anti-weld and anti-score properties. These prevent localized damage between the shaft and journal during startup, shutdown, or turning gear operation. Finally, the anti-friction and wear properties of the bearing depend on the type of oxide film formed when reacting with lubricating oil, reducing friction while maintaining wear resistance to protect both the bearing and the journal. Now, let's move on to thin shell bearing characteristics. Thin shell bearings are widely used in modern engines because of their design efficiency and ease of replacement. The wall thickness to diameter ratio is very small, for example, 0.05 millimeters thickness for a 40 millimeter shaft, and only 0.02 millimeters for a 400 millimeter shaft. Despite this thin design, they maintain adequate strength for bearing function. They are fitted with a slight interference fit, which prevents relative movement and reduces the risk of fretting, while also keeping the bearing in the correct axial location. A great feature is free spread. The bearing shell is designed to snap into the housing during assembly, and it stays in place even when inverted, making handling and installation easier. Now, let's compare conventional and thin shell bearings. Conventional bearings are made of forged steel lined with white metal, and vertical clearance is adjusted using shims. Replacing them is difficult, often requiring remodeling or remetalling, and they are heavy, making handling, transport, and storage challenging. They also require careful oil groove design for proper lubrication, have lower load carrying capacity, and are more expensive to manufacture. Thin shell bearings, on the other hand, are made of tri-metal layers: a steel shell, copper or lead alloy, and a thin layer of soft metal on the running face. They are easy to replace, don't require shims for clearance, are lightweight and easy to handle, have higher load carrying capacity, and are more economical to manufacture. And an added bonus, no lead readings are required during installation. What about the advantages of thin shell bearings? Well, they can carry about 5 times the load of conventional bearings. The uniform wall thickness allows for better metallurgical control, and they have high bond strength, which can even be tested accurately with ultrasonic methods. Reduced thickness and the absence of keying grooves lead to higher fatigue strength, and these bearings are less prone to blistering caused by hydrogen emission. However, thin shell bearings also have some challenges. Insufficient nip clearance can affect lubrication. Sudden extreme loads or pounding can cause damage. Improper fitting or using incorrect sizes reduces efficiency. Over-tightening of bolts can distort the shell. And friction from the backing surface can interfere with operation. In summary, understanding the properties, advantages, and limitations of bearing materials and thin shell bearings is essential for maintaining engine reliability preventing failures, and optimizing performance. Thank you for watching the video.